Audi 90, B2. Audi presented a redesigned 80 based on the B2 platform, Type 81, in September 1978, and deliveries of the four-door sedan began a few weeks later in Europe. Deliveries of the fuel-injected GLE and two-door bodied cars began early in 1979. The redesigned car was first seen in North America in 1979, as a 1980 model. Audi continued to use the 80 nameplates in Europe, but badged their Type 81 as the Audi 4000 in North America. The body of the B2 Audi 80 was designed by Giorgio Dugaro. No Avant variant was available, as the Volkswagen Passat filled that role, as the B2 was intended to move the 80 upmarket from the mid-sized family segment to a compact executive model pitched to rival the BMW 3 Series. The B2 also acted in a de facto sense, as a replacement for the ill-fated NS Euro 80, which ceased production the year before, since Audi dropped the NSU brand completely following that car's demise. The corresponding B2 version of the Passat appeared 2 years later, and although the two cars shared the same platform and running gear as before, the Passat had a much stronger visual identity distinct from its Audi 80 sister in comparison with the B1. The 80 first became available with four-wheel drive in 1983. The model was essentially an Air Quattro without the turbocharger and with saloon bodywork. The four-wheel drive 80, however, weighed more than a front-wheel drive Audi 100 CD with the same 2,144cc 136 PS, 100 kilowatts, 134 horsepower, engine, and with its worse aerodynamics it was slower than the larger, better equipped, and lower priced 100. Top speeds are 187 and 199 km per hour, 116 and 124 miles per hour, respectively, with similar fuel economy advantages for the larger 100. The 80 Quattro received twin headlamps, a front spoiler with integrated fog lights, and a body-colored rubber spoiler on the rear. There was also a Quattro script on the boot lid and a twin exhaust. The luggage compartment was marginally smaller, mostly in height, which meant only a temporary spare tire could be fitted. The 80 Quattro was a bargain compared to the Air Quattro, but less so in comparison with the two-wheel drive 80 GTE or the 100 CD, although they did not offer the impressive road holding that the Quattros do. In Europe, the 80 was the standard model, while after 1984 facelift the Audi 90 was launched as a larger engine version of the 80, with more options, and, aside from the 70 PS, 51 kilowatts, 69 bhp, 4-cylinder 1.6-liter turbodiesel, TD, engine which was also available for the 80, two 5-cylinder inline petrol engines, a 2.0-liter with 115 PS, 85 kilowatts, 113 bhp, and a 2.2-liter with 136 PS, 100 kilowatts, 134 bhp, which was later modified into a 2.3-liter. The 2.2-liter was available with a catalytic converter and power ratings of 115 PS, 85 kilowatts, 113 bhp, for front drive and 120 PS, 88 kilowatts, 118 bhp, for Quattro models. European models had two headlamp casings, while North American models generally had quad headlamps. In 1983, the 80 Sport was introduced in the UK, based on the GTE. It came with Quattro-style Ronal alloys, rubber rear spoiler, deep chin spoiler, striped charcoal Recaro interior, and optional body graphics including full-length Audi Sport stripes. In the US, a special commemorative edition version, the Audi 4000 CS Quattro, was made for the 1985, 1986, and 1987 model years. Mid-1984, for the 1985 model year, Audi gave the B2 a subtle facelift with tail lights resembling the ones of the Type 44 Audi 100, and different front and rear bumpers and headlights and an updated interior. In Europe, engines with catalytic converter emissions controls were made available for the first time. The 1.6 and 1.8-liter engines were replaced by newer iterations of the same, enabling the fitment of catalytic converters. The B2 platform proved to be both quite versatile and quite profitable. Many components were shared to or borrowed from the Audi Q, Audi Quattro and Audi Sport Quattro, which in the process helped to cement the company into the public eye after their Quattro permanent four-wheel drive system proved useful in various forms of racing. The saloons were offered until late 1986 in Europe and 1987 abroad, and the B2-based Audi Q lasted through to 1988, as an early 1989 model, before being changed. The Q shared many components, and its basic body shape, with the original Audi Quattro.